Driver education in Indiana is 30 hours of classroom and 6 hours of behind the wheel instruction. Both are required. The 30 hours of classroom can be done in person or taken online. Age requirements: a student must be at least 15 years old to enroll and start driver education. A CDE form is required to take the permit test at the BMV at age 15, and this state form proves enrollment. To obtain the CDE, you have to be enrolled in the driving portion as well as the classroom. Enrolling in the classroom only is not enough to obtain the CDE to take the permit test. So what is a CDE? It's the state form proving enrollment to the BMV. It'll be issued by the driving school when the student enrolls in the driving portion of driver education, and it is required at age 15 to take the permit test at the BMV. At age 16, a CDE is not required to take the permit test. That is the legal age that a person can try to obtain their permit. Here's a sample CDE form. You can see the state seals in the upper left-hand corner. It'll have the driving school information on it, and then, of course, the student's name and all that good stuff. Every block has to be filled out. Now, the knowledge test is going to be over the Indiana Driver's Manual. If you take it in our classroom, we hand those out. It is also available in a PDF format online at the n.gov website. Now, after you obtain the permit by passing the knowledge test at the BMV, you can then drive with a licensed adult relative over the age of 25 and with certified driver ed instructors as long as they are sitting in the front seat. You must also log 40 hours of daytime driving and 10 hours of night driving before taking the final driving skills test. So when can you drive on your own? Completion of driver education: it is 16 and 90 days as long as you hold the permit for the required 180 days. You must meet both requirements and pass the final driving skills test. Without driver education, it is 16 and 270 days, and you must hold the permit for the required 180 days and pass the final driving skills test. There is a 6 months difference between completion of driver education and without driver education. Services we offer: we basically do it all. For the 30 hours of classroom, the options are physical classroom setting. We do that 10 days. It's 3 hours a day. And our online class, that is basically 30 hours of video that the students work at their own pace. They can do up to 3 hours a day. That is the max. We also offer just the 6 hours of drives only for adults or those individuals who have already completed 30 hours of classroom elsewhere. And then, of course, we can do the final driving skills test to obtain the license if you've taken the classroom somewhere and do the 6 hours of driving with us. So, quick summary of the process: enroll in the 30 hours of classroom and the 6 hours of behind the wheel. Take the classroom portion and then the permit test when ready. Remember, the CDE form proves enrollment for the BMV, and then schedule and complete the 6 hours of driving. Log 40 hours of daytime and 10 hours of night driving. Steps 4 and 5 can be done together. And then the last step is to take the final drive test before you can drive alone. Now, that is free at the BMV or with us for $35. Thank you for watching, and all the services we provide are approved by the BMV of Indiana.